A convict has just broken out of the police car and is on the run. To hide, he slips into a costume party and sits down at a table full of men dressed as prisoners. He thinks he's safe because they all look the same and even wear the same mask. But the police know exactly who he is. Can you spot him? Look closely. He's the only one with both hands under the table. That means he must be hiding his handcuffs. Lisa lost a bet and had to spend one night in a haunted house. The place is said to be abandoned. She steps inside and she goes upstairs to sleep in a dusty old room. The night goes by. In the morning, Lisa goes downstairs. Her face turns pale and she bolts out screaming. But why? Look at the window. There's a guard dog in the backyard, which means this house was never really abandoned. Lisa's friends cheered and clapped the moment she stepped out of the house. As a reward, they gave her balloons and a mysterious note. It said this. At the bottom, there was only one clue. Try splitting the letters into groups. Can you crack the code? To solve the code, just split the letters into 4 groups of 4. Then arrange them vertically like this, and the message is, "Great job, you got it." A teacher asked her students to carve pumpkins for Halloween decorations. Each one made their own, and soon the classroom was full of pumpkins. But one student looked sad, saying hers didn't turn out so well. Can you spot it? Here it is. This pumpkin is missing its nose. Class is over, and now the 3 students are ready to go trick-or-treating. Their first stop will be house number 7. But which path should they take to get there? That's right, this is the correct way. They ring the bell at house number 7, and an old lady named Mrs. Maple answers the door. Trick or treat, the kids say. She decides to share her candy in a special way. The girl gets 4 pieces. The boy with glasses gets double that. And the third kid will get half of what the other 2 got together. So, how many candies does the third kid get? Well, let's see. The girl has 4 and the boy with glasses has 8. Together, that's 12. That means the third kid gets 6 candies. A little later, after everyone fills their bags with candy, Mrs. Maple smiles and says, "Come back anytime." But suddenly, the girl looks at the other kids in panic and whispers, "We need to leave now." Why did she get so desperate all of a sudden? Did you notice that gravestone next to the house? It has the name Mrs. Maple on it. She's not a sweet old lady, she's a ghost. Sarah and Chloe want to dress up as mummies for Halloween. To cover Sarah completely, it took 4 rolls. Now, here's the question. How many rolls will Chloe need? Chloe is shorter than Sarah, so she wouldn't need as much toilet paper. The only possible answer is A, 3 rolls. A vampire traps Phoebe inside a castle, but he gives her one chance to escape. She must choose the right door. Behind the first one, there's a bear that hasn't eaten for 50 days. Behind the second one, there's a tiger that hasn't eaten in 30 days. So, which door is safe? The answer is door number 2. A tiger can't survive a whole month without food, so by now it wouldn't be a danger to her. That makes it the safe choice. A werewolf wants to join a secret meeting of monsters who don't want to scare people anymore. But the place is very exclusive. Only the smartest creatures can get in. He notices a chart with this information: January 17th, February 28, March 35. At the door, the goblin says the code, October. So, what should the werewolf answer? Here's the trick. First comes the number of the month. Then comes the number of letters in its name. October is the 10th month, and the word has 7 letters. So the secret password is 107. At the meeting, all the monsters sit in a big circle. One by one, they share their regrets. The mummy groans, "I shouldn't have cursed that pyramid." Dracula says, "I wish I hadn't bitten so many necks." The witch says, "I regret turning my neighbor into a frog." The werewolf listens carefully, and he's sure one of them is lying. One monster has no plan to make peace with humans at all. Who is it? The answer is the witch. If she really felt sorry, she could just undo the spell. She's not being honest. To become good monsters, they must write the number of victims they've had. They made this chart. Look closely and figure out what each symbol is worth. Then tell us in the comments, what was the werewolf's number? Each garlic is 3, each beetle is 2, and each bone is 5. So, for the werewolf, we have 3 plus 2 plus 5. That makes 10. A little girl gets lost in the middle of a crowded Halloween party. Suddenly, 2 women show up, both claiming to be her mother. But only one is telling the truth. Which one is it? The lady on the left. She has the same birthmark on her leg as the girl. See? It's movie night at the Johnson family's house, and the theme is horror classics. They've got 3 choices: The Shining, The Conjuring, and The Silence of the Lambs. But there's a problem. Everybody wants something different. The mom wants a movie that's based on real events. The dad wants to watch something from the 1980s. And the son wants the Oscar winner. So, do you know who wants to watch what? The mom wants The Conjuring, the dad wants The Shining, and the son wants The Silence of the Lambs. Well done! A vampire visits a witch and says his fangs are aching. She mixes up a potion to help him. She grabs all of her ingredients and throws a little bit of each one into the cauldron. The vampire drinks the potion, but suddenly he feels even worse. What happened? Look closely. What's that bottle of ginger doing here? Oops, she shouldn't have used it. Garlic makes vampires weaker. You have a box with 13 matches. Each match lights 1 candle inside a jack-o'-lantern. You light 10 lanterns, but then the wind blows and puts out half of them. You use the rest of your matches to light them again. So, in the end, how many lanterns stay lit? Let's see, the wind blew out 5 lanterns. You still had 3 matches left, so you relit 3 of those. That made 8 glowing jack-o'-lanterns in the end. You're walking through the forest on Halloween night, and you see 4 footprints on the ground. Each one belongs to a different monster. Can you guess who? The first is a zombie's, because the foot is dragging. The second is huge. It can only belong to Bigfoot. The third is from Dracula's fancy shoes. And the fourth is here, but you can't see it, as it belongs to a ghost. Anna owns a costume shop, but what her customers don't know is it's a magic shop. If you put on the blue witch hat, you turn invisible. If you put on the purple hat, you turn into a frog. If you put on the red hat, you become the richest person in the world. James walks in and puts on the red hat. Anna watches him closely, but nothing happens. Why? Well, that's because James was already the richest person in the world. The magic didn't change anything. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.